And welcome to another edition of the Screen Team on today's Talk 930 KWOC. Glad to be joining you on this beautiful Saturday evening, being joined by my beautiful wife, Sabrina. Sabrina, good to see you.
Hello, handsome.
How you doing, man?
I'm in a good mood today.
I'm
good day.
I'll tell you what, when you're in a good mood, I'm in a good mood.
Amen.
So that is good stuff. Why don't you make the introductions of the beautiful lady to your right?
I would love to. This is my beautiful cousin for a lifelong and best friend for almost as long, and she is Tony Stoner.
Tony, glad to have you here on the Screen Team. Appreciate you. And we have seen many movies with you.
Yes. I've seen more.
Yes.
We've seen quite a few with you. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about your styles? What kind of movies do you like?
I like romantic comedies. I like a lot of action. Not much on the whole sappy cry at the end of the movie kind of thing because I don't like to cry. So I don't go to the movie to feel good. I don't go to the movies to cry.
That's right.
So these two definitely did not make you cry.
The first one was a lot of fun. It was A Long Kiss, Goodnight. Yes. It stars Geena Davis and also Samuel L. Jackson. Let's start off with Geena Davis's character, because right away you're introduced to Geena Davis. She's in a kind of white picket fence kind of scenario, but that's really not where she comes from, right?
Samantha Cain, correct.
Samantha Cain. She's let's talk about her for a little bit.
She plays a school teacher, single mother with a child with she's suffering from amnesia, and she doesn't remember why.
Yeah.
But she remembers she woke up on a beach one day and she's there and she's pregnant 2 months and doesn't know who the father is, but here we go. So she just lives life.
That's literally how the movie starts.
Yes. And that's how she lives life until she has an accident, and then her memory comes back.
And what do we realize when her memory comes back?
She's an assassin.
She is an assassin. Yes, she is.
And you want to talk about a complete schizophrenic type of personality. The other person is not a very nice person.
No. And when she changes, I don't like the other person that she becomes.
It was almost like they superimposed an Angelina Jolie on top of her. Yes. It was just like, whoa, I didn't know Geena Davis could look like that.
With the blonde hair. And
it's just nasty.
It would have been better if she hadn't cut it off. No pun intended.
Burn.
I'm okay with that.
Let's talk about Samuel L. Jackson. How is he in this whole charade?
It's funny because it's an older movie. So to see him in his beginning days of it's not really his beginning days, but an older movie that he played in. Yeah. He's not the smooth actor that he is now. Yeah. So it's kind of funny to watch him. Yeah. He plays the detective, and he's kind of a sleazeball, but whatever works for him.
But he's a funny sleazeball.
He is.
He's the comic relief in this
And
film.
You gotta love the polyester pants. I mean, and looking at the old cell phones, because it is an older movie, so it's a lot of fun to watch all that.
So we got the basics of the plot and the storyline down. What is it about this film that you like, Tony?
Just the whole turn of events, the little twist in it that she didn't know who she was, and to find out all of a sudden while you're chopping vegetables that, hey, I used to be a chef. Well, really not. You used to be a knife sling blade throwing assassin. So,
yeah.
It was kind of neat to watch. And then you could pick out like the little twists in there of who the father is and different things as the movie goes along. I enjoyed watching that. So I've always liked this movie. I know Chris wasn't that much on it.
Well, I haven't divulged that yet, Sabrina. We'll get to me. Sabrina, what did you think about the film?
I liked it. I felt like it was kind of like walking down a memory lane that you weren't quite sure if you just imagined it or if you really were there. Mm-hmm. I felt like I had watched this movie before, so I probably have. I probably watched it at your house.
Probably.
So it felt very familiar, which made it predictable for me. But at the same time, as I would think, okay, all right, yeah. But it was happening as fast as I could remember it. So it almost felt like her.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I think it was great action considering the age of the movie itself, that it's an older movie, and the time frame of it and the people in it. I thought they were doing a great job, and I was never distracted by any one thing in particular, which is always good because I get distracted easily by stuff that has nothing to do with the movie. So I enjoyed it.
I'm with you, Sabrina. I liked it a lot. See?
What?
Yeah, exactly.
You did?
Yeah,
Now,
man.
I did like the one transition where she transitions in the mirror. It was almost like a scene from a scary movie because she made you jump.
Yeah.
And for an older movie, you didn't see a whole lot of that jumpage or, you didn't expect that cinematography or whatever they call it.
Right.
Special effects.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the film. It was a fun film. Geena Davis was awesome, and I had never seen this film before, and the reason this is funny, the reason why I never really wanted to watch it was because I hated Geena Davis's hair. It just like the cover of it, I was like, I don't want to see this. This is stupid or whatever.
Oh, you loved her in the first few scenes, didn't you?
Yeah, man.
That long flowing brow.
Yeah, I did.
That Sarah Evans look.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed this film. It was fun. Samuel L. Jackson was hilarious. It was a good action adventure, and kind of kept you on the edge of your seats. And I wasn't expecting a lot from this movie, but when I watched it, I enjoyed it and I had a good time and I had fun with it, and that's what going to the movies is all about. So,
and it had a feel good ending. I like that.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And you can get this one on DVD, Netflix, all over the place. It's called The Long Kiss Goodnight, starring Geena Davis and Samuel L. Jackson. Coming up after the break, we're going to review The Loft. That's next on Today's Talk 930 KWOC.